I'm the smartest person on my team. I solve problems faster, I see inefficiencies and I fix them. So why does everyone else get promoted and I am stuck? I'm Danielle Bradley. I'm a career coach for mid-career professionals, and I see so many of them get stuck at a certain level and not know how they can progress to the type of role that they truly want. The problem is not your intelligence, is that you're playing a different game than everyone else. Here are 5 strategies that help you get promoted in corporate environments. Strategy number 1. Stop being right and start being strategic. Most smart professionals think success means having the best answer. That is not the case. Corporate advancement isn't about being right, it's about being aligned. I worked with a client, Michael, who was at the director level, and he kept finding himself very frustrated in meetings. He would point out flaws in projects, suggest efficiencies, and question leadership's decision. He was right about everything, and he kept getting passed over. So here's what I told him. Your job is not to have the best ideas. It's to make the people above you look good while implementing better ideas. So instead of saying this project is a waste of time, he learned to say, I like this direction. I've been thinking about how we can have an impact here and create these results, and I have some ideas on how we can get there a little faster. Same message, but a completely different reception from the people in the meetings. Within 6 months, he was able to get a promotion that he was chasing for 3 years. Strategy number 2 is make your efficiency your secret weapon, not a selling point. So here's a trap a lot of mid-career professionals fall into. They figure out how to get the job done in half the time, then tell everyone about it thinking it's going to showcase their value. And that's a mistake. In corporate environments, if you can get something done a lot faster than anyone else and it saves you some time, use that extra time strategically. Focus on building relationships. Volunteer for some high visibility projects. Learn what matters to senior leaders. Work across departments. Sally was a marketing manager who could do campaign reports in record time. So she would let her boss know that she had extra capacity, thinking that that was going to lead to better projects and a promotion. But instead, she just got more of the same work. So I coached her to redirect her time. So she started attending cross-functional meetings, spending more time with leadership, interacting more with the sales team, and making that bridge between sales and marketing. When a director role opened up, guess who got the promotion? Sally, of course. Not the person who was drowning in reports, but the person who was everywhere and connected to everything. Strategy number 3 is learn the language of leadership. Smart professionals love details, data, precision. Senior leadership? Not so much. At a certain level, your ability to simplify complex information matters way more than being able to analyze something deeply. If you're still leading with spreadsheets and technical explanations, you're really not positioning yourself for the next level. You're positioning yourself as an executor, not a leader. Gene was a brilliant operations manager. His presentations were 40 slides and had so much detailed explanation of every process improvement that he was working on. But his CEO would truly zone out after slide 5. So I taught him an executive framework: problem, impact, solution, and ask. His next presentation was only 4 slides. The CEO improved his budget increase on the spot and referred to him as someone who truly gets the business. Nothing about his ability or intelligence changed here, but his communication strategy did. Made all the difference. Strategy number 4 is stop questioning everything and start positioning solutions. When you're smart, you see problems everywhere. Inefficiencies, outdated practices, political games that waste a ton of time. And you probably voice those concerns thinking that you're being helpful. But here's what leadership hears. This person is negative, they don't understand the bigger picture, and they're going to be difficult to manage. The shift here is really subtle but powerful. Instead of saying this process is broken and here's why, I've been thinking about this problem and how we can improve outcomes, and I've come up with a solution that will do XYZ. You're sharing the same insight here, but you're coming across as a problem solver, not a complainer. Ellen was an account manager who'd been in the same role for 5 years. She was constantly frustrated about how her company operated and would raise questions in meetings, send detailed emails about what was going wrong, and she pushed back on decisions that she disagreed with. The truth is that she was right about most of it, but she was not getting promoted. So we reframed her entire approach. She stopped questioning and started positioning. Same observations, completely different packaging. Soon, the leadership at her company started to notice, and she was able to get promoted to a director role within a few months. Strategy number 5 is master the politics without losing yourself. Here's what no one tells you. Corporate politics are not optional at the senior levels. They're part of the game. But of course, you don't have to become someone that you're not. You just need to understand that relationships matter just as much as your performance. The people who get promoted are not always the best performers. They're the ones that senior leaders want to work with. This doesn't mean fake relationships or sucking up to senior leaders. It means being strategic about visibility. Make sure the right people know about your wins and also your team members' wins. Build genuine relationships across departments and understand what truly matters to the decision makers and position your work accordingly. Chantal was a sales manager who was so good at her work, and she thought her work should speak for itself. Unfortunately, it didn't. Her peer, who was objectively less talented than she was and wasn't delivering the same types of results, kept getting the attention of their VP. The thing is that he was better at building those relationships at the senior level. So I coached her on spending 15 to 20% of her time on building relationships with senior executives, having coffee chats with senior leaders, volunteering for cross-functional initiatives, and sharing insights in a way that senior executives could relate to. Her work didn't change, her approach did, and that led to a promotion within less than a year. So it's important to learn how to play a different game here. And I hear you. You don't want to feel fake, and you want to be recognized for the amazing work that you do. But here's the reality. At the mid to senior level, everyone does great work. Promotions don't just go to the smartest person in the room. They go to the person that senior leadership believes can operate at that next level. And that means understanding that influence matters as much as intelligence. So you don't have to dumb yourself down. You just have to understand how decisions are actually made. So you can start small here and build momentum. Pick one strategy and test it this week. Maybe it's reframing a critical comment into a strategic solution, or having a coffee chat with someone that's 1 or 2 levels above you. Maybe it's simplifying your next presentation and really keeping in mind the audience when you are presenting to senior leadership. Then track what happens. See if there's more engagement for your presentations, if leaders are seeking your input, and if you're included in bigger conversations. So if you've been stuck at the same level for a little while, it has nothing to do with your potential or your level of intelligence. You just need to learn to play a different game. These 5 strategies are strategies my clients use to get promoted to their next level. So I invite you to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And if you'd like to explore getting some support for your next level, for getting hired for the best role that you want at this time in your career, then I invite you to book a call with us. You'll find the link to do that below this video.